Welcome to our channel. Today we how to subscribe to SendGrid Webhooks for app event handling step by step clearly. Once logged in, navigate to the left-hand menu and select Settings. In the Settings menu, find and click on Mail Settings. This will take you to the Event Webhook Settings page. On this page, you will see a toggle switch to enable the webhook. Set the toggle switch to Enabled. Next, you will need to provide a URL for SendGrid to send event notifications. Enter your application's endpoint URL in the provided field. Ensure that this URL is publicly accessible and can handle incoming post requests. Choose from options like delivered, opened, clicked, and more, depending on your needs. It's recommended to select events that are relevant to your application. After selecting your desired events, scroll down to the bottom of the page. You might also see optional fields for additional configuration. Fill in any required fields if your application requires them. Next, click the Save button to apply your changes. Once saved, SendGrid will start sending event notifications to your specified endpoint. Make sure your application is set up to process these incoming event notifications. To test the webhook functionality, you can trigger events in your application. Monitor logs or use debugging tools to verify that your application receives the data correctly. That's all there is to it. If the page does not load, refresh the browser or try again in a private or incognito window. Make sure you are using the correct email address, then retype it carefully to avoid small typos. If your password is not accepted, use the reset option and create a new strong password you can remember. Check your spam folder for verification or security emails, then complete any requested confirmation steps. Enable two-factor authentication if available to improve account security and reduce unauthorized access risk. After signing in, review your profile details so your contact information and settings are accurate and current. If you see an error message, note it down and try again after restarting your device and internet connection. Log out when you finish, especially on shared devices, to keep your account and payment information secure. If the page does not load, refresh the browser or try again in a private or incognito window. Make sure you are using the correct email address, then retype it carefully to avoid small typos. If your password is not accepted, use the reset option and create a new strong password you can remember. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more step-by-step tech guides.